Welcome to Mindful Monday Morning Meditation, and I got it all out at once for the first time. Um, Welcome here, and we have Lauren, as always, every Monday. We're very excited about this month. So, Lauren, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So, this month is the month or a month of letting go. And this has been a stumbling block for me, and I know for a lot of other people. So we are going to go deep into what it means to let go and how you can do it, which was a mystery to me until I was in my 40s. So, Lauren, please let people know about you and what we're about to do.
Awesome. You mean we can let go of things? We don't have to hold on to them forever?
Amazing. I didn't know. People would always say, just let it go. And I'm like, okay, what? You mean I should, let it go. How the hell are you supposed to do that? How do you let go? And everybody's answer was just like, you just let go. And it's like, that does not help me.
It before we jump into this, it's interesting. Our culture perpetuates fear, and there are so many other factors I could get into, but it's so deeply ingrained into us to hold on to things,
Yes.
to carry things, to think we're stuck innately until we learn what we don't know and realize, wow, like you get to decide your fate. You get to decide that you want to choose to let things go. You get to decide to change the narrative, the story, and choose love. So, with that said, I am Lauren, the Subconscious Muse. I am very passionate about helping humans, namely business owners and founders, lead with their hearts and pour into themselves so that they can create their most authentic, aligned, brilliant lives so that they can go out and impact the people around them, either in their business or their personal lives in powerful ways. And as someone who's come from a life where I did not know how to let go, I am testimony that it is possible. So today I'm very excited that Jen is even going in this direction. I feel like things are always kind of aligning in my life, and this is very aligned with where I'm at. So thank you. And yes, let's go ahead and jump in. So last week we talked about integrating into having that mindfulness mentality in your everyday life. And if you're new here, I would love to just share a few disclaimers. If you could find a quiet space somewhere where you will not be disturbed, preferably if you attend this in the future, just let the people around you know, hey, I need some space for the next 10, 15 minutes and doing a meditation, and I'm sure they'll all be on board and appreciative, especially when you come out calm and happy and centered afterwards. So just want to throw that out there. Also, if you are driving or operating any kind of vehicles, please don't while you're doing this. That can be very dangerous because I ask you to close your eyes, and it's not a good idea. I know I say this every week.
Lauren. Lauren's experiencing an electrical storm right now, so she may cut out. And that just happened for like a brief second, so I wanted to put that out there.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, good to state. There's been storms in my area for a bit. It's about a week, but right now we're getting hit by one. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. It's also kind of fun to carry a journal with you, so you can always write down what your experience was, what you got out of it. Sometimes you'll have some thoughts pop up or some kind of creative ideas pop up while you're in these meditations. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right. So if you could go ahead and find a comfortable position where you can be undisturbed again for the next probably about 5 to 10 minutes. You can sit or lie down. Just ensure that your back is supported. And go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, consciously relax your body. Let each part of you soften. From the top of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. And as you settle into relaxation, focus on your breathing. Feel the air enter through your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then suddenly and slowly escaping back out. With each breath, imagine you're drawing in peace and calm, and exhaling any tension and resistance. Now go ahead and visualize a gentle, warm light above your head. This light represents clarity and peace. And as it slowly descends over your body, it brings a sense of deep relaxation and harmony. Let this light move from your head down to your neck and shoulders, easing away any burdens you carry. Allow it to continue flowing down your arms and into your torso, soothing and relaxing your core, the center of your energy. And as this light reaches your hips and legs, imagine it carrying away any negativity, any residual feelings of being stuck or held back. See it absorbing anxieties, fears, and doubts as it sweeps down and finally out through the soles of your feet, taking all that no longer serves you into the earth where it can be neutralized and transformed. Now think about specific areas in your life where you feel resistance or discomfort. It could be a habit, relationships, or any kind of commitment that's out of alignment with your true self. And as you identify these, don't judge or criticize yourself. Simply acknowledge their presence. Now, using a technique from NLP called disassociation, like for you to imagine stepping out of your body and observing yourself from a few feet away. From this perspective, see yourself letting go of these misalignments. Watch as you release them one by one, noticing the relief and the new energy in your body each time you let something go. Feel the freedom and the lightness that comes with each release. Observe how your body looks lighter, how you seem brighter each time you let go of a burden. This visualization is reinforcing your subconscious release and lightness. With a deep breath. And remember, you can access this state anytime you feel overwhelmed or misaligned by simply visualizing this light and the act of releasing. Gently bring your awareness back to the present. Notice the room around you, the surface beneath you, and when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. And carry this letting go into your day. Reassured that it is within your power to release anything that does not align with your path to growth and fulfillment. Thank you for joining me and us on this meditation, and may you move forward with ease and alignment.
Thank you so much, Lauren. As always, that was fantastic and very useful. There was a point at which it cut out, which was a bummer, but I think while it happened, is that thunder?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's raining bad here. Sorry
Wow.
about that.
Well, I mean, how can you be sorry for the weather? No control over that one.
No.
That was really great. It's, I hadn't done that, like turn around and look at your body and, watch the stuff
The
release.
dissociation. Yeah.
It helps. It helps because you're
Yeah.
not in there. You're just
You're
that's what is
watching hands. Yep.
that's what's really interesting about energy is that it obeys every thought you have.
Yeah. And if
Oh,
you think that it's stuck, it's stuck. And if you think that it's not stuck, it's not stuck.
right, right. I
So,
wish it was so easy to just be like, "Oh, nothing's stuck." It would just all go away.
I'm reading a book right now. It's Mind Magic. There's this uh, story from this gentleman's childhood, and I can't remember his name right now. I have to pull it up. But when he was a kid, he grew up in a really poverty-ridden family and area, and he had a very woe is me kind of mindset and lifestyle. And he always mentions this one lady that he one day just ran into at a magic shop that he stopped in because he was like, I need to get away. I need to find something to help me. And he was a kid. He walked into a magic store, and this lady took him to the back of the shop. Kind of creepy sounding at first. You're like, what?
Yeah.
and then,
We're
and then
going with this one.
she actually helped him program his mind starting as a child to create the life he loved by helping him reinforce the more positive thoughts and the more aligned thoughts that he was a kid, so whatever he wanted in that moment was what he was reinforcing. But
Right.
nonetheless, what a beautiful thing for someone to do at such a young age, right? Like,
If only.
yeah. So here, let me see. It's Mind Magic. I'll get better at names someday. James R. Doty. I'm telling my brain that. So today is the day. James R. Doty. He's a neuroscientist, and he accomplished all the things he spoke out loud and basically repetitively programmed his mind with as a child. He created that life almost effortlessly because this lady was like, let me pull you in this back room and program your mind. It's kind of crazy, but I'm saying that
it's awesome.
I'm saying that because it gave him that like foundation. So then when he went through hard times, he remembered that. He was able to go back to that and say, I have the power to change this. So
That's so cool. So is that something adults can do?
anybody can do it. It's neuroplasticity ultimately. I mean, and the more you repeat it, the more you're basically programming your subconscious to create a life that is emulating that. So I have some fun stories about that in general. There are things that I've attracted or have done in my life. Like one of the streets I ended up living in or on, I actually on in my subconscious mind, like 5 years prior, told somebody I was going to meet them there in 5 years. And like that completely wiped clean for my brain. And it was totally a coincidence that I even got a property to live at on that street. And then all of a sudden something popped up on my calendar and I'm like, holy cow. I'm on the street I said I was going to be on 5 years ago to meet that person.
Oh, wow.
No, I mean, it's stuff like that. Like you really do, you kind of get more drawn and magnetized towards things,
It's so true, and
you know?
it's unfortunately very true of the negative stuff too. I mean, you tell yourself something, and that's what's going to happen. Like, so, it's like, so stop telling yourself negative stuff. You know, I know from my life, it's like, oh, I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
this
And
kind of person. I'd say joking around, and then like 5 years later, I'm like, I am that kind of person. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
exactly. And we get to control that narrative. Just one last thing I want to share just to reinforce that, if you don't mind.
Please.
Um, I went through some health issues. I stopped working for a bit because I was overwhelmed with stress and my whole body was like, due to the like stress that was going on in my life, I was having some pretty extreme symptoms. So even in my hardest moments, I was telling myself, my body's healing. Everything's working out perfectly. My body's releasing. Like when I felt the worst pain in my body, and when I felt like I was basically a prisoner in my body, I was telling myself that. And I really believe that when you have that mindset, you allow your body to heal instead of trapping it in by creating habits that prolong those things. I also quit drinking alcohol. I also quit eating a lot of sugar and a few other things, which had I not made those conscious choices, I don't think my body would have healed as effectively as it did.
Right.
So, but that's all talking to your subconscious allows you to be more open minded and see things more clearly and then move more consciously. So,
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. And you help people with stuff like that. So,
yeah. And
hint, hint, guys.
if they're ready, I help people that are ready.
And
I'm
that's
not,
something yeah, sorry.
no, you're good. It's tricky. It's something that took me a long time to learn, that little codependency dance. Like I want to save you, but no, you got to do it yourself. I want to save you. No, you got to do it yourself. The
Yeah.
savior complex that, I mean, I had to outgrow, and it still tries to tease me in the corner of my mind, but I don't let it take control anymore. So
That's such an important point. Just like you don't have to let that stuff rule your life. Like if there's a thought or a tendency that you have, you can put it aside and choose not to do it. And it's such a great thing that you can do that.
I'm living proof, man. And it's because I've been so OCD about it. Like I literally, like, this is what I focus on. So it's why I coach. That's why I'm
Right.
here. But yeah,
Awesome.
thank you
Okay.
for
Well,
having me.
thank you, Lauren, for being here. Thank you for your lovely meditation. And I hope everybody out there got as chill and as relaxed as I did. So, just going to say that even if there are thunderstorms going on and things cut out, you can always choose to have a grateful day.
Absolutely.